Hello everyone, we are starting late tonight. But we are live. Let's see if I can hear myself. I can hear myself. That's something. Hang on one moment here. Okay. We have Sarah. Sarah says we had a good run with 2 earlier nights. Exactly. We got a couple earlier nights. And AJ, Sarah and AJ are modding. Thank you. We have Mr. Miyagi, Robin Banks, and Kristen J, Madison, Dave Moss, Breaker. Robin says it's her birthday. Happy birthday if it's your birthday, Robin. Kimberly Barr. Zipper, Cherry Cola, Madison. Breaker. Hetty Silovitz is here. Hetty is here late. Hetty's on the East Coast. Callie Voltaire is here. Cherry Cola. Cindy Jones. Auric 3D Sammy Boy is here. He's on the East Coast. Brendan Bruman, Nanby, Cindy Jones. Nicole from Canada. Jake from State Farm. Brad. Jimmy ZNJ. Patty, Nicholas Guerrero, Kenro. Pan is here. Gossamer is here. Planet Awkward. Joe's Crayons. Jeff Anderson, Jennifer Tower, William Featherston, Marina Martorano, Ted, Caliph Scuba, Peppy the Frog, Kariba Guyan. Polly is here. Polly says hanging in Lurker's Lounge due to the lateness. Polly's on East Coast too. Yeah, we're very late tonight. Very late. Pan is watching from her bed because it's morning there. I hope we didn't wake you up. I switched phones and now I don't. Oh, I did. I'm getting the notifications. Oh, I got it. I think this is the first time I've ever gotten it. I got a message, Danny. Getting notifications now. I hadn't been getting the notifications on my phone, the Discord stuff, but it seemed to just start working. I think this is the first time I've gotten them since switching phones, so I don't know why that is. Good, I'm glad that's working. Darren Markley is here. Lark Sporadic is here. Kenneth Colton is here. Good to see you, Kenneth Colton. Hello. Dizzle Dog, Pete Mercy, Mark Potachnik, Aluna Moon, James Crouch, '77 Pool Bob, who says he's a night owl. Zhang is here from the Philippines. Zhangi19. Zhangi19. Anonymous is on way home from fixing an electrical panel short. No, Zipper, everything else worked. All the other notifications worked, but I wasn't getting Discord ones. Denise Horton is here from Canada. R Is it R. Rivanich? Am I reading that right? Maybe. I don't know if I can make this bigger. Let's see. Oh, there it is. I can. R. Rivanich. R. Rivarnich. Or Rivamich. Rivamich? Maybe it's Rivamich. Rookie J. Cheryl Kelly. Northern Flicker. Planet Awkward in Australia. 3:40 p.m. there. Cheryl Kelly. Bob Piffle. Art Norman Jr. We have fake viewer. Seize the Day is here. Jeanette Heberling is here. John TBM is here. Pat W is here. Sabrina Twist is here. Bridget McGowan. Extra AF. We have not done a stream in like 4 days. Because on February 3rd, February 4th, and February 5th, I covered the Ukraine stuff the last 3 days. So I know that. So we haven't done a stream in 4 days. Right? We probably haven't done a stream since Wednesday here. Becky Saluki is in Georgia. Red Krabby is here. Heather Willis is here. We've been busy. Marzel is here. Did I say Brendan Brumont? D. Buzek is here. Oops, hang on. I have to do this now. I have to do this. So wanted to do a stream. No, the last Lookner stream. Maybe I'm forgetting about one. Oh no, I'm sorry. You know what? You're right. We did the walking streams were 2 days ago. Those walking streams were 2 days ago. What happened is we did the walking stream. We haven't done one where I'm just sitting here in 4 days. But a couple days ago we did the walking streams, and then that night I ended up covering the Ukraine stuff. Miss Ravioli is here. Yeah, now we're doing the sitting stream, as Jake says. You know, I watched a couple of the walking streams. The picture looked good. I thought the quality looked very good. If you haven't watched them, I did the walking streams with my new phone. But the quality was definitely like I thought an improvement over previously. It's the phone gets a better signal, and it's also probably a better camera too. But the signal's better too. So if you haven't seen it, I mean, we did 4 streams. We did four tests, but the third test was on YouTube app, so you don't want to watch the third one. Watch number 4. Watch the last one. That's the one I'm showing you right now. But the quality was good, I thought. I was happy with it. Then I was using the wide shot too. Nan B said, reminded me of Action Kid. Yeah, so Action Kid, some of his are live streams and some of his are recordings. The Action Kid channel. Now, Action Kid, he does some really good walking around streams. But, you know, if you don't do it live and you just record it, it'll be higher quality. Because you can record it and, you know, you can record it in 4K if you want and then upload it. So, yeah, because you know, when he does live streaming, he's restricted the same way I am. And I looked up his channel. When he live streams, he just uses his phone. He uses his phone and then he uses like a microphone, but he doesn't use anything else for the visual. He uses his phone. Callie Voltaire says the fourth video looks great. Yeah, I was happy with the way it came out. Sorry, especially walking down the street. I mean, you really need to see it. Actually, you can't even. I kind of have shrunk it down here to show it to you. It looks better if you're watching it. You can watch it like on a desktop, and if you blow up the picture on your monitor, it actually looks good for most of it. So it's promising. It's a big reason I switched the phone. See, Michelle Sparks says, I thought it looked great. Anyway, so more outdoor streams to come. The one issue is with the phone. Northern Flicker says more walks are in order. The one issue with the phone was this thing where if you saw the streams, it did this thing where it would turn down. The phone would automatically make the screen go dim, and it kept doing that. By the way, there's a bit of an. I think there's an issue with the third party. There seems to be an issue with the third party PopSocket, but I'm going to talk about that later. So what happened with the phone is I was live streaming for like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and then all of a sudden the screen got really dim. And then it kept happening through the day. And so I got home afterwards and I did some research. And it is a known issue with this phone. With the last couple new Apple phones. In particular, the ones with the bigger screens, there's an issue where the phone gets too hot. So there's lots of threads about this. There's people who post videos about it. I watched this video. Let me see if I can find it here. It was like the first problem they mentioned. See, this is a video with like 600,000 views. i13 Pro Max top 8 problems after 2 weeks. And literally the first problem he mentions in the video, it's by Max Tech. The first problem he mentions is that when people use the phone somewhat intensely, it gets too hot and then the screen automatically dims. So I guess a lot of people are getting that problem when they play games on the phone. It's when you use the phone more intensely than just sort of like you normally would. The phone is getting too hot and it's dimming the screen. And so it's interesting because again, it's literally the first problem mentioned in the video. Cindy Jones says mine does it. Adir says it happens to me just watching videos. It's a big problem. You know, I think it's because it's probably because the screen itself is a brighter screen and a bigger screen, and but it should not be happening. But the problem is that there's no real alternative phone. I looked into other phones and there's no like, oh, I should get that phone instead. There's no alternative, or even Android where you're like, oh, that would be way better. They all have their problems. So, maybe they can fix it in their software. But if you just look it up, if you look up force dimming problem Apple iPhone 13 or 12, you'll see it. I mean, I could return the phone if I wanted to, but at this point, I want to have an upgraded phone that gets 5G. But again, the alternatives to it, they all have problems too. Callie Voltaire says, mine is a 13 Pro, which may have the same issue. Hope the problem gets fixed with a new update. Yeah, I mean, it's when people do stuff like, in the video, he actually talks about a couple things. In the video, he talks about how people who play games on it, they have it dim. And he talked about a friend of his was using it to like control his drone. And the same thing happened. Oh, and also sometimes people who are photographers and use the phone for photography, they're having the same issue too. So it's a very well-known issue. Sarah says, I've never had a problem with Samsungs like people have with Apple. Well, the flagship Samsung, the problem with that one is that's about a year old right now. The best Samsung one. So I think I'd rather have I'd rather stick with what I'm using. So at this point I don't feel compelled. If there was another phone where it was like, oh, that phone's going to solve all my problems. Sarah says Galaxy 22 comes out soon. When is that at? What do you mean by soon? Ooh, it says February 9th. That is soon. Oh, how about that? February 9th. Hey, well, you know what? If I think I have 30 days to return my phone to Verizon. So if by some chance this is like amazing, if it gets amazing reviews and there's nothing wrong with it, maybe I'd switch to that. I really don't want to. I like my iPhone though. I really like my iPhone a lot. It's that the one issue is the screen issue. That's it. That's from CNET. Oh, it says, we've heard rumors that supply chain difficulties have thrown a wrench into the lineup's rollout. You might not be able to snag an S22 or S22 Plus until March. Well, that'd be too late for me. Also, S22 could have a smaller screen. Oh, the S22 Plus could have a 6.5-inch screen. X22 Ultra, interesting. Well, I'll keep an eye out for it. Yeah, carbon forms. It's the fact that there's this widespread issue with the screen dimming is really bad. It's really bad. See, Michelle Sparks says, if that many people are complaining, surely they have to fix the screen issue. Well, first of all, it was a problem with the previous phone and it was never fixed. Second of all, I don't know if they can fix it. I don't know if it's just a question of the way the phone is made, it doesn't dissipate heat enough. I can return the phone within 30 days of buying it. But I'm not going to return the phone if I don't have another phone. My old phone they have my old phone now at Verizon. So what I would really need is, well, anyway, I would have to be able to there'd have to be another phone I want that I could get right away. Thanks for stopping by, Miss Pac-Man. Why would I buy an iPhone 11? I just returned it. No, the 11 never did it. It's not a problem with the 11. It's only been a problem with the most recent Apple phones. And I think probably because they have a brighter screen, a bigger, brighter screen. I think the restocking fee would be $50. I really haven't had good luck though with Android stuff, generally speaking. I've been much happier with my iPhone and my Android and my iPad than I ever was with my Android stuff and my Android tablet. So Honey Lava likes her Samsung A42 5G. So we'll see. Thanks for the heads up. I'll keep an eye out on, on, the, on, the, on, the, on, the, on, the, on the Galaxy one. It's really bad though. Like that's a bad issue to have. Chef, I don't know if I just don't know if a software update can fix it. I mean, I don't know if a software update's going to make the phone any cooler. The thing is, the phone isn't even that hot. Like my phone wasn't getting that hot when I was. So I don't know if it's like an oversensitive heat detector or something. Cindy Jones likes her Apple stuff better too. It's pretty bad though, like the fact that like people are doing things like playing games and doing a live stream, and then that heats the phone up so much that the screen gets dark. It's really stupid. Sarah says you can carry on an ice pack with you. I called Apple about it. They acted like they had never heard of it. And I said, I'll send you all these links. Actually, the person said they had heard of it. But they still like didn't acknowledge how widespread it was. Stacy likes Apple stuff. Fresh Cut Critch likes Samsung. A bunch of you like Samsung. But I had my 11 for 2 years. It was great. I had never had a problem with my iPhone 11. Never. Nothing. No problem. In a Basket said iPhones used to overheat so badly they would shut down. I used to stream on my iPhone 11 for hours. For hours. I never once had a problem with my iPhone 11, ever. It's so strange. This screen is bigger and brighter than the iPhone, than the 11, though. Shaft says, sends Tim Cook an email. He or his account actually responded to my email a few years back. I assume people at Apple who have the phone know about the problem. It's such an obvious problem. Siggy said you would have made me not want to get a new iPhone. I mean, if you do intense stuff on it, I would hold off. If there's something else you want. I don't play games on my iPhone. It also makes it easier to have the same tablet as the phone because they sync up. So if like I change, if I change like the favorites in my web browser on my phone, it carries over to my tablet, blah, blah, blah. I like having the same thing on both, the same programs on both too and everything. But I'll look into that, the new Samsung one. I'll see what happens with it. If nothing else, right? Worst case scenario, seriously, is I keep this phone, I keep it for 9 months, and my guess is I'm guessing Verizon might have some kind of like trade-in deal where you can upgrade your phone and pay some extra. So maybe if that would be the worst case. You keep the phone for a while and then you upgrade next year to the next one or whatever. So I don't want another 11. I want a phone with 5G. I need a phone with 5G. Defeats the purpose to get an 11. Can't get real 5G on an 11. JANP is here. JANP, the eclectic collector. So Cindy, I can stream with it. I can stream with it. It's just, it's harder to see the screen. So, it depends. I don't know how much it's going to be like a big issue streaming. Because when I streamed it, like if I stream with it at night, the dim screen I can still see. But there's got to be, the thing is, if I don't have this phone, there's got to be an alternative. I got to have a 5G phone. It doesn't make sense not to have a 5G phone, because when you're out streaming, you need to have a really good signal. So if I'm not going to use this, there's got to be a really good one that I'm going to switch to. And there's, again, as I was saying, the major alternatives to this, nothing looked like something I wanted. They all had big problems. So, it's not like there's an easy alternative. Oh, Cindy said you won't. No, I will use it to stream. So, but. There's a fix I haven't tried. The person who made that video said there's this thing called low power mode that you can turn on before you stream or you play games or whatever, and it might make it so it only dims a little bit. So I got what I need to do probably is at some point I need to try streaming inside on my phone and seeing how that goes. But if I stream inside and the screen dims, I can just read the comments off my iPad too. David says you will have the least amount of problems with an iPhone. It's very possible. Stella has the 12 Pro. I get the dimming too. Brendan, thanks for coming by. All right, so I want to catch you up on some other stuff. Hang on, folks. Hang on. I mean, if nothing else, at least I figured out what the problem was, right? It's not like my phone is a lemon. At least I take comfort in that it's like a widely documented issue. And maybe they'll fix it. I don't know. Who knows? But it's like, all right, hang on. I just want to make sure no crazy news is happening. Give me one moment, please. One moment. Okay. Let's see. Carbon forms, I literally just mentioned the low power mode thing. It said it in the video. Did you might have typed that before I said it. In a basket, a streaming GoPro. In a basket says maybe you can get a streaming GoPro, then use the phone for chat. In theory, I might be able to do that. Although I don't know, like I don't want to be holding things in two hands. Like I don't want to walk around having to hold a camera in one hand and the phone in the other. Now, I guess maybe you could do a thing where you attached a camera to the phone, but oh no, that wouldn't matter. It would. I don't know that it wouldn't make a difference. I don't think. I don't know actually. I don't know if you have a GoPro. Yeah, because if you have a GoPro, don't you still need to go live through your phone, right? If you have a GoPro, Am I wrong about this? If you have a GoPro and you want to stream live on it, you have to connect it through your phone. So you're still going to be using the phone to live stream. And that's what makes the phone hot. See what I'm saying? I don't think you can live stream directly through the GoPro. Am I wrong about that? Because the GoPro is not a phone. The GoPro would need to have some kind of connection to the internet capability. So that's the problem. Is what's heating the phone up, I think, is the streaming. Terry, that video said that low power mode might actually, that the phone in low power mode might do fine, doing whatever it is you were normally doing. So I'll have to see. I might try it once. Breaker, that apron is no longer here. That apron is not here anymore. That one. Dex Merville, road to 300 subs is here. Stream isn't really about anything in particular. Whatever we feel like talking about. Yeah, seize the day. It's a really bad problem. I mean, a big reason people are getting the phone is for the screen. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who play games all the time. And so the screen has to be dimming all the time? It's ridiculous. It's really bad. Okay, so that's going on. I will keep looking for the Galaxy 22 for when it comes out. Have there been people who reviewed Galaxy 22 online on like YouTube yet? Wait, which one am I looking at? S22. S22. I don't see reviews. See, these are the S22 videos. They're not reviews. Yeah, none of these to me appear to be, oh, I have one and I've been using it, and here's what I think of it. So I don't see any of those yet. Dawn says no videos out yet, not officially announced till the 9th. Okay. Thanks again. Sarah and AJ are modding. Thank you guys. Sarah and AJ. We came on late. Sarah says maybe on the 9th. No, there's no reviews out yet. Denise, you are allowed to post a question in the chat. I can't guarantee I'll answer it, but you can post it. So we started late. I was pretty wiped from the last few days. Been really busy the last few days. We've covered the Ukraine thing. We covered it the last 3 days. And then 2 days ago, we had done a couple hours of live streaming outside. And then that night I covered the Ukraine stuff. So I was just exhausted today. I was really tired. And then I've been kind of reading a lot about the Ukraine stuff because I know I'm going to be covering it. So I spent a bunch of time reading stuff about it today. So I was pretty wiped. And I'm sure we'll be covering it more. Those streams are busy too. The Ukraine streams are they're busy. We're talking about a lot of stuff. Oh, I hope I didn't miss a donation before. Did I miss one? I hope not. No, I didn't. Hey, thank you, Stinky Pinky. Stinky Pinky, this is not, I appreciate the donation, but this is not the Agenda Free TV customer service chat. The mods will post, the mods will post a mod contact link, and you can contact the mods there and discuss it with them. So that's the people to contact. The mods will post it right now. I appreciate it, Stinky Pinky. Thank you for the donation. That's very nice of you. But you can write to the mods there and they will discuss it with you. By the way, the site might say error when you submit your submission, but pretty much always it goes through anyway. Hey, thanks, Carbon Forms. Thanks for the tired cup Carbon Forms. Yeah, I was pretty wiped today. Pretty wiped. Tink is here. Hello, Tink. GK is here. Yeah, I hope nothing happens with the Ukraine stuff, but I'm quite concerned. And then it'll only be busier if more stuff starts happening there. So, hey, Sharon Heberling is here from Jacksonville. Hello, Sharon. Good to see you. I have another update for you as well. So, hold on. Stinky Pinky says, I won't bother as it seems like a big process. What's the big process? There's a link. You click on the link. You type a message and they write you back. What's the big process? It's a big process? Writing somebody a message? I mean, if you're not willing to write the mods a message, well, then I have no sympathy for you in terms of not getting unbanned, if that's a possibility. I mean, what can I say? I'm timing out Torbet because Torbet's being critical for no reason. Torbet, we don't lecture me in the chat. Don't lecture me, Torbet, or you'll get timed out. So Torbet just got timed out. No, we're not. We've never done a Valentine's stream, and I don't intend to do one. I haven't heard back from Fabulex. Fabulex might have left the channel. I got to write to Lynn Downey too. I don't want to go over all the details of that again. But they got timed out, and I think they both got upset about getting timed out. That's the short. I'm not getting into it. We've talked about it in detail a couple times. I'm not getting into it. Helena is here. Oh, she said she'll be back? Oh, I never... Jake, you heard back from her? I never heard back from her. I got to write to Lynn. Lynn probably wouldn't be up this late anyway. Valentine backgrounds? No. Callie Voltaire wants. Maybe they have elves with big hearts. Hey, Rusty G is here. Rusty G, is it your birthday today? Rusty G, if it is your birthday, happy birthday. Thanks for modding. Well, that's good that she talked to Jake. Blake Serafini is here. Regular start reactions is getting timed out. Mods, you want to do it or do you want me to do it? Anonymous is here. Mods got it. I mean, come on. Mr. Speaker is here. Oh, I think I said Anonymous already. Terry's been watching the Olympics. I have pretty much stuck to my personal Olympics boycott. I think the first night I had the Olympics on in the background for about 10 minutes. And aside from that, I have not watched any of it. Regular start reaction said bye. Wait, didn't they bye? Scott Bixler is here. So that's been my personal choice. My personal choice. By the way, get ready, chat doctors. All the chat doctors need to get ready. You're about to hear from a lot of the chat doctors. Rusty, so why are you kicking out people, Rusty? You're kicking out kids from the theater? Are they not supposed to be there? Is that what's happening? Blocker Boy is here. Erica is not here, so she can't be a chat doctor tonight. All right, so get ready, chat doctors. See, Michelle Sparks says, let me grab my stethoscope. I'm not saying get ready because I want to hear your advice. I really don't. I'm saying it because I know you're going to give it anyway. No, Little Bird, that's not what we're talking about. Callie Voltaire says, I will be a chat doctor tonight. Mr. Cheese Dip is here. What did Rusty say? Rusty did not reply yet. Auric 3D is here. Yeah, I like my chair. Mookie, this is the wrong. This is not the news channel. Mookie, you have the wrong channel. This is Lookner channel, not Agenda Free TV. Okay. So first of all, as I told you, my eye, ever since I went to the dermatologist and they gave me that cream for my eyelid has not been itching. So I think the dermatologist might have fixed the eyelid. So that's been great, right? Because I had my eyelid problem for like 4 months, and she gave me this cream, and it's I used the cream for a few days. I'm not even using it right now. It's great. So that's good. That's positive news. That's very positive news. Now, though, however, today I had something. Yeah, yay is right. Because that was getting really annoying, my eyelid. But today I had something pop up. Something very annoying. Actually, it was last night. Or was it today? No, it started last night. No. So for the past couple months, once in a while, and it wasn't so bad that it was just kind of something I would notice, but then it would like go away. For the last couple months, I was getting this pain. Once in a while, I get this pain in my left TMJ. That's the jaw joint, the TMJ. Just my left one. And it would only happen like maybe once during the day. Maybe if I was eating something hard like a carrot or something like that, or something like that. So it wasn't like, that bad. And I just figured it's whatever. And it would like go away. I did something I don't know what it is. I don't know if I ate something, or maybe because we did a lot of streams and I was talking a lot. I don't know. But it really got bad last night. Since last night, I've had, not when I'm talking, it's a little bit sore, but when I try to eat anything and I have to open my mouth and chew, it hurts. It hurts. No clicking, just pain. So I did something to my TMJ joint. So all my eating today, it's been like painful to eat today. Caesar Day says root canal. I have a theory on what it might be. No, I mean, I don't, my teeth situation hasn't really changed. Yeah, I know you can get it from grinding teeth. So I have a theory. Terry says overuse. I get it when I chew too much gum. So I have a theory. So, every day I have certain vegetables every day, okay? And a couple of vegetables I have every day, or I try to have, are tomatoes and carrots. And sometimes, like in the bag of carrots, I'll go buy bags of carrots and I'll peel them, right? I don't get the mini carrots. I like the regular carrots better. And so they vary in size, the carrots. Last night, I had, there was like a really big carrot. And I just peeled it and started eating it. And you really have to like open your mouth to bite it, and like it's big pieces, so you have to chew really hard. And I think that's what triggered it. But also I had these big like plum tomatoes, like big ones. So you have to open up your, to take a bite of it. I didn't cut the plum tomatoes into slices. They were the big ones, like this big. So I just eat it like an apple. But you do have to open up your mouth to really bite into it. So I think, hold on a second. Dizzle dog, you're lucky I don't hide you. It's ridiculous. Dizzle dog, that's really stupid. Dizzle dog, that's really stupid, okay? You really should be hidden for that, Dizzle dog. But I think maybe it was around then when it really started hurting, and I think I might have like pulled a muscle or something. That, by the way, in previous weeks when I had it but not as much, that's when I would really notice it. If I was eating something like a carrot where you have to like, it's like carrots like are hard too, you know, and you got to chew down hard on them. So I think maybe that it might be something to do with that. M. Vamage says, I got a night guard and it helped. Yeah, I don't, again, I don't know why. I haven't ever had this really problem before, and I don't know why I'd be grinding my teeth more now than before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a couple days. I'm not going to have any carrots, and if I have a tomato, I'm going to like really cut up the tomato into thin pieces. And I'm hoping it gets better in a couple days. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to like try to like only eat things that don't really stress my jaw out much, and I'll see if that helps. And if it doesn't, then I'll go see somebody. Sarah says, jaw workouts, now you have to strengthen your jaw like you did with your feet. Getting old sucks. You know, I went to a couple of the physical therapy. I went to the Bob and Brad channel. They have a very popular video on TMJ. And they talk about how they give you like a couple of massage things you can do because there's two main muscles involved. So they have a couple of physical therapy things you can do to try to like help the muscles. There's one muscle here and then there's one muscle here, and that's the ones that control the jaw movement. But it was never like today, last night and today has been much worse than ever. Like, again, I would periodically happen the last 2 months. I never even mentioned it on the air the last 2 months. It really wasn't bothering me. Once in a while it had happened. Little Bird says, do you go see a dentist or doctor? I think I saw both of them mentioned, actually. I don't know who I would go see. I did a little research on it. So... Callie Voltaire says, food can cause it like you said. Are your wisdom teeth out? Yeah, my wisdom teeth are out. No, but I actually read an article which said, if you have it, you got to be careful. It said it said don't eat food that's too hard, and don't eat food like an apple or something like that where you have to open your mouth too wide to take bites of. I was reading an article today, and those are two things I've been doing lately. Brainy Janie says, there's good info and exercises online. I need to look fixed mine myself. TMJ disorders. Mayo Clinic. The exact cause of a person's TMJ is often difficult to determine. Some people who have jaw pain tend to grind their teeth, clench and grind their teeth, although many people habitually clench and grind their teeth and never develop TMJ. In most cases, the pain and discomfort associated with TMJ disorders is temporary and can be relieved with self-managed care or non-surgical treatments. That's good. Your doctor or dentist. You can go to either of them. See, look, avoid overuse of jaw muscles. Eat lifestyle and home remedies. Avoid overuse of jaw muscles. Eat soft foods. Cut food into small pieces. Right? So I really think the carrot thing, the combination of big carrot and big tomato and not cutting them up into pieces might have done me in. You can stretch and strengthen your jaw muscles, heat or cold. So anyways, My last tetanus shot? I don't know exactly, but my guess is that I don't have tetanus. Symptoms of tetanus: jaw cramping. I haven't been getting jaw cramping, and I haven't been getting. I'm not getting jaw spasms. I'm not getting those symptoms. I'm getting like the textbook. I'm getting the textbook TMJ disorder symptoms. Yes, it's only on one side. Only one side, not the other side. Only one side. Oh, thank you, Bob Piffle. Bob says, name 3 consecutive days without naming any. All right, is it like a holidays, Bob? Like, can you say like Christmas, first of the month and last of the month? Did I do it? Thank you, Bob Piffle. I appreciate it, Bob. Thank you. In a basket said, happened to me when I chewed gum a lot. Seize the Day says there's no good reason why it would be one-sided. Oh, I don't agree with you because, well, also I'm not a doctor, but I'll say this, like normally I think I chew with the left side of my mouth more than my right. Certain foods I chew on one side or the other. So I think like if I eat a carrot, I'm chewing it more with my left side. Oh, Bob says yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Thank you, Bob. Much appreciated. So I sort of got it right. Thank you, Bob. Again, when my jaw has hurt the last couple months, I think it's pretty much always been when I was doing something like eating something hard and a carrot, like a carrot. That's when it's been. So it seems to me there's a pretty clear sign of when it happens to me. So I think the most obvious first thing to try is to not keep doing what seems to be triggering it. A cherry cola, actually, I might have a tetanus shot next year when I have my next checkup. Cherry cola says, if you can't remember the last time you had a tetanus shot, it's probably time to have one. We tell patients that all the time. So I'm gonna have a checkup the next few months. Callie Voltaire says, in my chat doc opinion, if it's on one side, it has to be what you eat or the teeth on that side. Lord Anthony, I don't want to take any like pain reliever or anything. I'm guessing it would. I'm managing fine. I could eat today. It's not that bad. I'll be fine. It only gets bad when I eat. I'm guessing in a couple days it'll be better. I'll just be careful about what I eat going forward, and I'll see if that takes care of it. See, seize the day is not satisfied with saying something once. So she's now said 3 times, I'm going to need a root canal. 3 times she said it already. Let's see how many times seize the day says the same thing over and over again. The thing is with the carrots and with the big tomatoes, you really have, like they were big, and you have to like continually open your mouth very wide to bite it, and then like you have to, with the carrots, you got to chew really hard. Sabrina says, it should, I have sore jaw like I had a sore jaw like that before. I mean, the Mayo Clinic article literally says most cases resolve on their own. It literally says it in the article. Oh, not tetanus. I mean the Mayo Clinic article. In most cases, the pain and discomfort associated with TMJ disorders is temporary and can be relieved with self-managed care or non-surgical treatments. Denise says, I've had that before. I'm guessing at some other time in my life I feel like I've had something like this. Denise says, I have had that before. Oh, Linda is here. Hello, Linda. Linda had a root canal once. Linda, how are you? Linda is modding too. Good to see you. Linda, Sarah, and AJ are with us. It sucks though when you have like a jaw, when your jaw is sore, or if you have any problem that affects when you eat, it sucks. Because like tonight I was eating my food, and it's just like it like wrecks the experience of eating. Like every time you chew, you get a little bit of pain. Sabrina said, I've had the cramping in the jaw before, and it was from chomping too hard on hard foods. Vandal the Land is here. Yeah, I think one thing I got to do is just go. By the way, another vegetable I have, I have this every day. I have cucumbers. I have a lot of hard foods. I have usually on a given day I'll have a carrot or two. I'll have cucumbers with the skin on them. Tomato. I'll have some cashew nuts. So I do have a bunch of hard food, and it might have just kind of caught up to me. Darren says, soft mood and food, do you feel better? JANP sent me an article about the pros and cons of eating carrots daily. I'll have to check it out. I think one of the cons might be that you risk hurting your jaw. No, it's good to have vegetables. Vegetables are good. All I'm saying is I end up eating a lot of hard food. I don't have gum, though. Hey, Key says is here. Key says, I should diversify. Yeah, I usually, I think, eat on the left side of my mouth. It's not just eating, it's biting, too. If you bite something, I think you might not bite straight on. Again, I really think it was the carrot. Carrots vary in size. You get a bag of carrots, and there's some big ones and some small ones. And I never cut up the carrot. No matter how big it is, I'll just peel it and then eat it. It's a lot of pressure on your jaw. Callie Voltaire says, stay in the carrots for now. I'll be fine. I can steam them if I have them. If I have to. JANP sent me an article from WebMD about carrots. I don't eat that many carrots. I eat like one a day. They have all these health benefits. If you eat too much beta carotene, it can make your skin turn an orange-yellow color. I haven't had that happen. If you don't like crunchy carrots, I do like crunchy carrots. You can steam, boil, or roast them. I got to cut them up into smaller pieces. That's really what I got to do. That's what I got to do. All aboard is here. Peaceful Plants is here. Indonesian Ball is here. So it's my new one crisis. I finally get my eye fixed, and now we have jaw crisis. Eye crisis appears to be over, but we've moved on to jaw crisis. The other problem is it's hard to let it rest. Like I'm talking, but I'm not chewing. But you got to eat during the day. What am I going to not eat? Sarah says, leg, feet, arm, eye, jaw. We've covered almost everything. Oh, I'm sure there'll be more. I don't know if it's aging. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. Key says liquid diet. No, I did okay today. I'm gonna do again, Bob and Brad. Bob and Brad Physical Therapy Channel. Very good. They suggested certain exercises. There's one where there's a muscle here, and the two muscles are the one here and the one here. This one feels sore. There's a muscle right in here. So they have exercise where you basically you move your hand like this over the muscle, and then you have one where you move your hand down over it. Then you have one where you like make a fist, and with your knuckles you like turn it in circles like this. So I did those earlier. I'm going to do some more. Bob and Brad, though, they have a couple very popular videos on it. Here, look. See? Right here. Bob and Brad, 2.3 million views. Absolute best TMJ treatment you can do yourself for quick relief. 2.3 million views. Yeah, face massage. Yeah, seize the day? Seize the day? I didn't really realize you told me. Seize the day says, well, I've told you what I think it is. Wow, I must have missed that seize the day. I must have missed what you said it was. Rick Hoppy says, Betty Davis once said, growing older isn't for sissies. You know what it sucks is people who have like a permanent problem that causes them pain when they eat. I mean, I'm assuming this is a temporary problem. But it sucks. Every time you bite. Oh, see, this is the two muscles. If you look at the thumbnail, the thumbnail there on the bottom, those are the two muscles. Kiba is watching. Anyways, I wonder if not having carrots will fix it. Callie Voltaire says, I wonder if Oragel would calm the pain. I don't know, but I don't think so, because I don't think the pain's on the surface. I think the pain's in the muscles. But I'm fine not taking any painkiller right now. You know, I'd rather just have the thing get better. Excuse me. Sabrina says, it's the same muscle that gets sore if you blow up too many balloons. I also need to write Dr. Joe. Dr. Joe, I got to watch her video. I haven't watched her video on it. She's good too. Dr. Joe, 500,000 views. TMJ pain relief with simple exercises and stretches. Oh, she has a couple videos on TMJ. 1.1 million on the other one. Rick thinks the problem is temporary. I do too. I mean, the most logical explanation is it's because of my eating habits. I think I got to go easy on things like carrots. You know, for all I know, also, I don't know if this makes a difference. Maybe it doesn't. But the fact that for my job, I have to talk a lot. You know, like the last few days, we were on the air for hours and hours, and you just talk a lot. I don't know if that makes a difference. All aboard, please do not repeat comments in the chat. Do not repeat comments. Do not repeat comments. Denise doesn't think the talking is related. I have no idea. But I know now, like, I don't think right now it's a bit sore when I talk. So, by the way, I haven't even told Sean this. You know, Sean, got me the third-party seller PopSocket, and that was sold by Amazon, and the PopSocket directly from the company. So I love the PopSocket. The problem is, I feel like this one has a problem where sometimes it kind of collapses a little easy. Like sometimes sometimes it kind of like partially collapses, like too easily. And so, like this, see? Like it's partially collapsed there. And it does this a bunch. So I'm very interested to see if the one sold by the company has the same issue or not. I mean, I really like it and I use it all the time. So, but it'll be funny if it turns out that the one sold directly by the company does not have the problem that the one that the third-party seller on Amazon sells. Oh, and by the way, Sabrina says you were talking for hours and hours. Remember, 2 days ago, we streamed for like 10 hours or 8 hours because I was doing the stream or whatever it was. I was doing the streams outside, and then we came in, and then I ate. I did the streams outside. I came in and I ate, and then we did a whole other stream on the Ukraine stuff. So that was just constant doing this with your mouth for probably the whole day and night. Linda says she likes it partially collapsed. Oh, I don't like it partially collapsed. We have different preferences. Tania Henry is here. No, all aboard. That problem still exists. Same problem. But I'm moving in a couple months probably anyway, so it won't matter. Callie Voltaire says the real pocket socket I have does not collapse. I think it's an issue with this one. That's my guess. My guess is that when I put the other one on, it won't do this. I mean, this is I do believe this is one from the company, but who knows how the third-party seller got it. When am I moving? When the Ukraine stuff is over. Once the Ukraine stuff is over, I'll plan my move. That's the honest answer. It's convenient having the magnetic pop socket on though, because like when I went to shoot the video, when I went to do the live stream, I just took it off. And then I can just put it back on. I don't need a second case. All I need is one case. Now it's on. It has hold the phone. The phone's never come off the phone, by the way. So when Sean TV is here next, we'll open up. He sent me the other PopSocket, so we'll open that up. When will I do a world tour? Key says, I thought you were in the Netherlands. I know, Bob. Bob, thank you, Bob. Bob says that could be a while. Thank you, Bob Piffle. No, I know, Bob. I don't know how it's going to go on for, but I can't move until that's done. So, if the Ukraine stuff wasn't going on, I'd probably move in a month. But I can't plan my move yet. Yeah, Key says she says her family's in Nigeria, right? Maybe I'll travel some next year, later in the year. We'll have to just see. We'll have to see how things work out. But the moving is who knows what the world's going to be like. And the move, I gotta move. Planet Awkward says there are exercise for it. Yeah, there's some people have exercises online. There's also a massage you do. So again, the first thing I'm going to try is giving it a couple days, and hopefully it just feels better, and then we can go on from there. Let's try that first. Ooh. Oh. Shara Manosky is here. No, Steve, I just want to be closer to people I have connections with, like my family. But it'll be fine. I'll deal with it when the time is right. I'll deal with it. Hey, let's the new. I haven't played Wordle in a few days, but we should play it because the new Wordle is up. Why not? He says has moved 10 times in 10 years. I probably have moved, well, there was a while I moved like every year for like 6 years or 5 years. Nosy Rosie, yeah, I think I know where I'm going to move when I eventually move. Nan B says we should try the word tired. Why not? Ooh. That was a good guess. What is the last word? The last word might be S. The last word might be S. The last letter might be S. It's got to be E something. Or it could be N. It could be N too. Who knows? E-N, E-S, E-E. No, it can't be ready. Why can't it be ready? Why can't it be ready? Dryer. Dryer's an interesting guess. No, dry. Well, it could be dryer. It could be dryer. I don't like guessing drier, though, because then you're only trying out one new letter. I like guessing dries better. No, it can't be dries because there's no I in it. Could be rodeo. It could be rodeo. Manic minor. But then you're only guessing one new letter too. Well, we already know there's a D, an R, and an E. Actually, yeah. Well, if we guess, good point, Alibaba. If we guess drier, that'll tell us. We'll definitely know where the R is. Because we know the R is not here. We know the R can't be here. So the R is either here, here, or here. So if we guess drier, we'll know where the R is. There you go. How about Seder? It could be Seder, like a Passover Seder. Seder. So the D is the second letter or the third level letter? They wouldn't do that? They wouldn't do that? What? It could be adder. A-D-D-E-R. It could be adder. Could be adder. Order. It could be order. Oh, no, it's not order. Because the R is not the second one. Older. Oh, Shaft says older. That's good. We haven't guessed O or L yet. This will tell us where the D is. We'll know where the D's not here, the D's not here, the D's not here. So this will tell us where the D is. Oh, elder. It's elder, right? It's elder, right? Elder. Elder. It's got to be elder. Nice job. Nice job. Alder? Alder? Sarah says yay. We'll do a dordle. We'll do a dordle too. I like the dordles. Bob says splendid. Good job, everyone. It's dordle. Dordle is where there's two words. Scott wants us to get spicy. Fine. We'll try spicy because Scott said spicy. So we're going to try spicy. Okay. Well, we know two letters of the first word. And we know it has a P. How about super? S-U-P-E-R. How about S-U-P-E-R? I think we should get super. Because then we're guessing 4 new letters and the P. Okay. There we go. So the P either has to be here or here. There's 2 words. I'm focusing on the left one. It's S something something. There's an R, and the P is either here or here. Probably doesn't end with P. So what if the P is here? It's probably not SR either. It's probably, R is probably here. Maybe? Right? Isn't it S something? It's got to be S something R P or R something. I don't know. Why are you guessing a 6-letter word, Flatfoot? Strap, sharp, RP. Oh, people are guessing RP. Sharp. People want sharp. Good thinking. I like the way you're thinking about this. We said R is probably there and then P. Ooh. Huh. R's got to be here or here. The R is here or here. The A is here or here. I feel like we should get this. Soap? Strap? Oh, strap. Strap. That sounds interesting. S-T. My brain wasn't working. That sounds right. Okay, strap. Very good, guys. Good job. So now we have an E here, and we have an R and an A. We only have 3 guesses. The R is here or here. The R is not here, the R is not here, the R is not here. So the R is here or here. Like raven. Like you could guess raven. Raven would be a guess. R-A-V-E-N. Pager? No, it's not pager because R is not the last letter. It's not scarf because R is not the 4th letter. I don't know why people don't like raven. What's wrong with raven? We're guessing raven. No. Oh, it was raven! It was raven! Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Good job, guys. It was raven. Strap and raven. That's at Dordle. D-O-R-D-L-E. You can look up the Dordle. Strap and raven. All right, for the last of these, we'll do this. We'll do Wordle Unlimited with 7 letters. This will be the last Wordle. Kat said that one had good words. Planet Awkward says, I only do this with you guys, not on my own. I don't play it on my own usually. I do it with you guys. C. Michelle Sparks says, my brain wants the 2 Dordle words to go together every time. All right, guys. Nan B says achieve. Ooh. Hey, we got 4 letters. We got 4 letters. So get to it, guys. I don't my head hurts when I start trying to think of just like what a word would be containing all those letters. C-A-H-E. Chamber. That's an interesting guess. Chamber. Jonas says chamber. Chamber. Ooh. Good job. The H is probably here or here. Crasher. How about crasher? I bet it's crasher. Guys, I bet it's crasher. Oh, no, it can't be crasher. I bet it's not crasher. The R is not at the end. So the R is either here or here or here. It could be CRA. Cruncher. No, it can't be that. Crashed. Crashed. Yes, Patty says crashed. I bet it's crashed. CRASHED. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. We're doing so well. We're so good at this. Wow. Wow. I think we're getting better. I think we're all getting better. That's Wordle Unlimited. You can go to Wordle Unlimited. You can play different length words. Manic Miner says, soon we will be unstoppable. Loomis Noob is here. Good job. Good job, guys. I think we're getting better. I really do. See, Michelle Sparks says slow mode makes it difficult. Why? It's only on 20 seconds. Would you be typing more than one thing every 20 seconds? I mean, next time we play, if you want, I can lower the slow mode. I mean, how many things are you going to type? But if you want, next time before we play, I'll change the slow mode. Just remind me. See, Michelle Sparks says yes. I mean, I don't think 20 seconds is bad for regular chat. I don't know that anyone should be posting anything more than once every 20 seconds. Mods, what do you think about this? What do you guys think about the 20-second slow mode time? Let's ask the mods. They have a good sense for it. At what point does it become problematic? Planet Awkward, we don't have members on this channel. Yeah, Sarah says just depends if a troll is here. If a troll is here, you don't want the person posting, lots and lots. Well, we can try it for the game. That's the thing, though, with is you got to have some slow mode, some decent amount of time, because then if you don't, somebody can just come in the chat and just start posting all this stuff, and I hate that. It's just annoying. So, but how about, I mean, is 20-second slow mode really bothering people for the regular chat, not when we're playing Wordle? Is that like is that a big deal? I don't know. I don't know what you think about it. I can make it like 15 seconds. Everybody's saying no, it's not a big deal. Everybody seems to be saying no for 20. Everybody seems to be saying 20 seconds is fine for. Chan says something sometimes is. Ziggy says, not a big deal when it's the regular chat. Okay. Well, next time we do the Wordle stuff, I'll turn slow mode down. Because I obviously, I take your, I certainly respect your and care about your chat experience. All right, hang on a second here. We started late tonight, didn't we? We did. Let's see. Let's see. Give me one moment. I am just worn out from doing those streams the last few days. It's been busy. Where am I looking for here? Here we go. Oh, by the way, I had a thought on something. So our viewer, remember, well, I should wait to mention this. Is Peppy the Frog here? Next time, I'm going to mention this when Peppy is here. I had a thought about the fish and resin that I wanted to pass along, but I want to wait till Peppy the Frog is here to say my thought about fish and resin. Fish and resin. Nosy Rosie says, I'm tired too. Oh, and I had another thing. I have another thought also on Peppy the Frog's, the marshmallow pizza slices. I have comments on both of the things that Peppy sent me, but I want to wait till Peppy is here to talk about it. Yeah, this is the fish and resin he sent me. But again, I have a comment on it, but I'm going to talk about it next time. If it would focus on it. There it is right there. I think it's upside down. Oh, it was upside down. Sabrina says that GIF was creepy to me. No, I understand. I understand that, Sabrina. My thought was kind of about that. Miffy Moments is here. Paula has been watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine on Amazon Prime. Nice. Jake wants me to frame the pizza slices. Okay. Hang on. Hang on one moment here. Hey, does anybody watch Euphoria? I started watching Euphoria because I felt like that's what all the kids watch. So I want to know what the kids are into. Has anyone tried watching this? I watched the first season of it. Never heard of it. It's on HBO. It stars Zendaya. Yeah, Jonas says everyone is into it now. Yeah. Callie Voltaire watched the first season. It's fine. I like some parts better than others. See, Michelle Sparks is watching it. I feel like I liked the first bunch better than the last bunch, but I'm just starting season 2. But again, it's like it's like a hit show among like young people. There's a lot of people discuss it online. See, Zendaya is like an example of somebody. She's like enormous, but in a certain segment of the population. But among like younger people, she's like one of the biggest celebrities there is. She really is. But I don't know if like a lot of older people even know who she is. Her Instagram, how many followers she has? She has on Instagram 127 million followers. She has 127 million followers. Zendaya. Spider-Man girl, exactly. And Dune as well. So she's in Euphoria. Yeah, she does. Helena says she's stunning. She does modeling too. 127 million followers. Shaft says she's from Oakland. Callie Voltaire says Ronaldo has 400 million followers. Anyways, at least from watching that show, I get the references to it on social media. Jake says, big SpaceX presentation on Thursday. Full stack of Starship happening this week. Sunita Sajwan is here. Oh, I'm taking my car in for its checkup tomorrow. My car has a checkup. But I'll just drop it off. And then I'll pick it up whenever they're ready. Hopefully my car's okay. Every once in a while it gets its checkup and oil change. That's my big car news. I think in the last 7 months I've driven my car. I bet in the last 7 months I've driven my car 200 miles. I'm not kidding you. I really think I've driven it 200 miles in 7 months. It's an Infinity. It's like 16 years old. Maybe more. He says we should pass by the shop, make sure they're doing it right. They're a good place. I like the place I go to. Cooking with Chandrika says, will you be my friend? You know what's weird is, I think I've probably said this before, but how much it costs to do basic car maintenance, I find really depends on what city you live in. When I lived in Alabama and I would get my car checkup and oil change, it was cheap. When I moved to Atlanta, it went up by like 100% or more to do my car checkup and get stuff done. And now in Orlando, it's cheap again. I mean, obviously, if you have to get more stuff done, it'll cost more. But the price of like a basic oil change and like them to look over your car is so different here than in Atlanta. It's crazy. It's so dependent on where you live. I think Albo is here, if assuming that's real Albo. Terry says sort of like gas prices. And gas prices like depends on like the taxes and stuff too in an individual place. Oh, Jake does. Well, Jake knows, you know how to do it yourself. I don't know how to do it myself, Jake. That's cool that you can do it yourself. Jake's a car guy. Ooh, Rick drives an Infiniti G37. Yeah, I love my Infiniti. It's old, but I love it. I hope it keeps lasting. See, Michelle Sparks says, cheap in the villages here, but we've been going to the same guys for years now. Sabrina has a burnt out tail light. Oil change. What are you supposed to do it? I forget the number of miles. But that is important. I know it's important to do it every certain number of miles. I'm always under the number of miles. I try to bring my car in twice a year because it's such an old car. So I just like, I could let it go longer with the oil, but I just want it to be checked out. Because it's so at this point it's so old. I don't want it falling apart. Al says, I'm real as far as I know. Sabrina, if it's been too long, change your oil. Keith says, my bike never needs an oil change. Do you have an e-bike? Kevin says 3,000. I know some oil is like that, but I've gotten different numbers at different places with different oils. So just ask whoever's doing your oil change, unless it's you doing it. Some places say like 3,500, but it depends on the oil probably too. See, this one, you can find different answers. AAA says, it used to be normal to change the oil every 3,000 miles, but with modern lubricants, most engines today have recommended oil change of 5,000 to 7,500 miles. Although mine isn't really a modern engine because it's 16 years old. If your car's engine requires full synthetic motor oil, it could go as far as 15,000 miles between services. See, I actually use synthetic motor oil, but I just get it changed regularly. Callie Voltaire says, I drive a new BMW. So it takes like 10,000 miles. Well then, Callie Voltaire. Shaft drives 400 miles in a week. Look, if I had a big commute, I'd drive a lot more. I don't have a commute. Chat mechanics. Exactly, Cherry Coley. Chat mechanics. See, Michelle Sparks uses high mileage synthetic oil. Anyways, the fact that my car has less than 80,000 miles on it. But the fact that I've had this car for over 16 years, you can't complain about that. How can you complain about that? How can you complain about having a car that long? If the car stopped working tomorrow, I'd have no reason to complain. You know? Well, the reason I'd have to complain is your insurance is way cheaper with an old car. My insurance would be so much more with a newer car. But what can I do? I take care of it, and I can't control it. It's going to stop working at some point. It'll stop working at some point. When it's that old. Chris says, as long as the engine is good, keep driving it. Jake says, I have my classic car and then my deceased grandmother's 1997 Mercury Grand Marquis, if 30,000 old lady miles. Rick says, I keep a car as long as possible. Sabrina has a car with over 100,000 miles. I needed air in my tires. The air light went off. I've discovered that the only place around here you can get free air is Wawa. Wawa is known for free air. That's the only place. I don't know that any other place has free air. But Wawa is known for it. So if you live near a Wawa. Jake says, bet your check engine is just a sensor. I don't even know what that means. Al says the last 2 Ubers he's been in were Teslas. I have never driven in a Tesla. Emily has 170,000 miles on her Tacoma. Nice. Dumped says, I have 3 Wawas in my town and love their free air. Wawa is like a gas station convenience store. Helena says Discount Tire does free air checks and adds air if needed free. That's interesting. Abhishek is here. Callie Voltaire says driving a Tesla is so thrilling. I hope I don't need to get a new car at any point. If I do, I'd consider an electric car, but I'm hoping it doesn't come to that. I want to keep driving my car. Anyways, hopefully it gets a clean bill of health. Emily says she was in an Uber Tesla. See, Michelle Sparks says Wawa has no Pepsi on tap. Rick says where I live, air is 75 cents or free with a fill-up. I guess I could always do that too. The thing is, I don't use that much gas. That's the problem. I hardly use any gas because I hardly drive. Q Allen has a 2006 Scion. Is that what it is? Scion? With 238,000 miles? Wow, never had an issue. Callie Voltaire says you can go from 0 to 60 so fast in the Tesla. My friend almost passed out. You drive so much in California. Al, I hope everything is good in the Bay Area. And do a quick news check. Quick news check. I think we're okay for the moment. It's late. It's almost 1:30. Yeah, Rick says, you know you're not driving much if your air runs out before your gas. Again, most of the last few months, I have driven one time a week just to drive it. I go about 15 minutes. That's it. If I, when I move to Boston, I won't have a big reason like is the grocery. I can walk to the grocery. If I couldn't walk to the grocery, I'd at least have to drive to the grocery. Key says like the timing of the stream. Key says she's going to call in at some point. I'm going to work it out with her where we have her call in. Diana L's brother-in-law got a Mustang Mach-E electric. Anonymous says they have an electric pump for tires. Yeah, I think Amazon has those. But they're not like $10, right? Yeah, Al called in. We had fun. They're not even that expensive. Look at this. Look at this. The air pumps on Amazon. Here, let me show you. Like this one has 30,000 recommendations. It's not even that expensive. It's $30. Yeah, Denise says she had one and it's like 40. I'm posting the link to this one in the chat. As an Amazon associate, I'm from qualifying purchases. Amazon has several of them for like, $30. Look at this. It's just a little thing. How does it work? How does this thing work? You plug it in, it's just a little thing. Let me play the video.
AI 100 PSI portable.
Hold on.
Ability while saving you money.
It's simple and lightweight design means it travels anywhere you do. Just stow it in your vehicle's trunk, garage, toolbox, or anywhere you might need it. Set it and forget it means that after setting your desired pressure, the compressor will inflate up to your...
All right, this is interesting. Kevin says cigarette lighter for power. Can you just plug it in? Callie Voltaire says I have one. Maybe everybody has these now. Jake says when you don't drive it often, make sure you turn the heater on to circulate the coolant. That's interesting, Jake. Ziggy has one. The sound was double because you were hearing it through the computer and my microphone. I forgot to mute my mic.
And automatically turn off. This compressor fills tires on cars, trucks, SUVs, motorcycles, and bicycles with ease. Precise results are displayed on a clear, backlit LCD screen that always returns an accurate reading. We're also throwing in a clip-on chuck to make inflating your tires even easier. Included accessories make it simple to inflate sports equipment and other inflatables to keep you going.
So, where do you put? I'm confused. How do you power it? Where's the power coming from? You plug it in? You plug it into your... You have the car running? Do you charge it before you use it? Somebody will know. USB? Where, it doesn't even say. In your lighter socket. So you have to have the car running? Plugs into lighter. Nan B says car running. Start your car, then plug it in the lighter. No, don't run car. I'm so confused. Can you charge it in advance? Just turn key if need be? Oh, here. Somebody says, can I use an adapter to use in a wall plug? You can plug it into the wall. All right. Some have a battery pack. Oh, yeah. Nenactor says, cars don't have cigarette lighters anymore. My car doesn't have one. Rick says, I'm sure you can charge in advance. Let me look up the reviews. It's interesting. Maybe one day I'll get one of these. I'm looking up charge and nothing says charge. It would be nice if the item could be charged up without the cigarette lighter outlet. Oh. The car charging port enables its use directly from the car. I don't know. Maybe you can plug it into an outlet too. That's interesting, though. It's something to keep in mind. I assume it's a long cable. I assume it's like a very long cable that plugs into your car charger. It's got to go a little ways. Anyways, this is interesting. I didn't know about this. Did not know about this. Well, I don't think I knew it was this cheap. Some of our viewers have these. Okay, I don't know how it works. I don't know how the technology works. Nenactor. All right. Interesting. I mean, I don't drive that much, so I don't really have to usually fill up my tires that much. Anyways. C. Michelle Sparks says cheap and handy and they last forever too. Be good if you had a bike too. If you had a car and a bike, you could use it for both. Then you have to bring your bike over to your car to use it? Anyways, maybe I'll look into getting one day. Not right now. Not right now. Denise says, highly recommend. All right. A bunch of our viewers recommend it. Callie Voltaire says, very useful. Is it very useful with your new BMW? Is this the kind of, does like everyone have one but me? Is that what's going on? Has the world all gotten these and I just didn't realize it? Yeah, she says, Sarah says, watch on your move back to Boston. Your tire's going to go flat. Yeah. You never know. Maybe I'll get one if I drive back. I don't know. See, Michelle Sparks says, if you've ever woken up to a flat, you'll buy one. Callie Voltaire knows, says, but maybe for the Lambo Urus? I don't know what a Lambo Urus is. Anyways, I'll look into it. This is an interesting suggestion from you guys. Lambo Urus. Oh, is that the real Sean? Sean, wow, you just popped in. Sean, I was talking about you before because I was saying that you sent me the other PopSocket. Do you think we should wait, Sean? It might be a little late to open it though. I feel like maybe we should do it on another stream earlier because it's 1:35 a.m. It's getting pretty late. Sean just popped in late. Look at that. Yeah, we'll wait. Next time we do a stream and I don't start so late, we're going to open Sean's other package that he sent. Sean, I actually told everybody, I said, this is working and I really like the PopSocket, but it seems maybe to have an issue where once in a while it collapses a little bit. And I'm very interested to see if the other one that got sent directly from the company collapses like this one. Like sometimes with this one, it kind of like gets like this, where it's kind of like partially collapsed. So we'll see. We'll see, Sean. Yeah, I don't want to be up too late because, as I told you, I was pretty exhausted all day today. That's why we started late. I don't want to. I'm really trying to avoid getting on the super crazy schedule again. So I think we're better off. We'll do it. We're going to do it on a different stream. I got to watch myself. I didn't even intend on going this long tonight. And Anthony says all cars have a 12-volt output. Sean, I don't think it's supposed to partially collapse. I don't think it. But again, it's working well. It's working well. I've been using it for 4 days. But we'll have to see. We'll check it out. Yeah, we'll go a couple more minutes. You missed Wordle, Sean. We played Wordle too. Oh, Callie Voltaire sent me a link to one. She likes this one. She says, I have this one. This is the one Callie Voltaire has for her car. It's expensive. Well, it's not that expensive. It's more expensive than the other ones. $56. But it has very good ratings. Avid Power Tire Inflator Compressor. Callie Voltaire's Air pump thing. I just posted the link. Dual power supply. If the battery, it has a battery pack. If the battery pack should run down while traveling, do not worry. Oh, that's nice. We provide a 12-volt power adapter. This also has a battery pack. That's cool. Avid Power. Ooh, a full battery can inflate 4 car tires. This doesn't work that long. You got to charge it probably every time. No, I'm not. I don't think we need to see the video. We saw the video for the other one. Sean says, I just got an air compressor that hooks up to the car battery. No need for an extra battery that will eventually die. That's what Sean's opinion is. Callie Voltaire says she had it encrusted with diamonds. She's just joking. The plugging the lighter, what concerns me is you plug it into the lighter, so you have to have the car running while you're doing your tires. Just make sure your car's in park and doesn't drive away. Oh, you know what the problem is also? I have a, well, yeah, I got to roll down my, if I did it, I have to roll down my windows because, just turned over, not running. I thought if you did that with your key, I don't know about this. I thought if you turn the car so that the electric power is on, it's not running, doesn't that sap, won't it sap the battery? Won't it sap the battery if that's happening? It won't? If you turn the key partially? Or does it not matter because you're not using much battery? Sean says it will kill the battery. It depends on how much power you're using. So, like I said, could a car radio drain your battery? So, Radio Fidelity says in a modern vehicle, listening to the radio shouldn't have any impact on your car battery because the drain is so small it shouldn't suffer from it. But what would the power drain be from this compressor? Shaft says inflate gate. The Auto Johnny. Can you listen to the radio with the engine off? It is not advisable. Your radio can drain your car battery if you use it when the engine is off. Mm-hmm. Normally, radios do not use a lot of power. Getting the heating on when the engine is off is much more likely than leaving the radio on to kill the battery. I just don't know what kind of power, anyways. A car radio will last in good condition for anything like 10 to 15 plus hours on a car battery. Anyways. Sean says he thinks an air compressor with a lithium cell that needs charging is not a low power draw. Even the air compressor I recommended, that hooks up to your battery needs the engine running. Oh. Anyways, I'll let you guys debate it. I don't know. If I ever get one of these, I'll do more research. The point I was making is if I had one of these air things, I have to keep my key in my car to keep the car on. I have a physical key. So I'd have to make sure I roll down my window so I don't I wouldn't want to lock myself out of my car with the key still in the car. That would be bad. I don't think we're going to make much progress on this at 1:44 a.m. Sean says modern cars won't let you lock the doors with the key inside. Yeah, I have an old car. It doesn't do that. It doesn't really care. I don't think. Ralphie Boy is here. Ralphie Boy says, I bought a Ryobi air inflator that uses the same battery as the Ryobi glue gun in the Ryobi handheld backroom. Ryobi products, I have purchased several used batteries for my lawnmower and my new snowblower. So, Ralphie Boy likes Ryobi. See, Ryobi has a bunch of these. If you go to Amazon and look up Ryobi, they have a lot of these. They have different varieties. Interesting. It's a whole world I never knew about. All right, guys, it's I wasn't supposed to get it. It's almost 2 a.m. We're gonna have to wrap this up. I did not want it to get this late. It's been a fun time, but I gotta call it. It's getting too late. We started at 11:30, or whatever it was. I think we started at 11:30. Yeah, I gotta get this. I can't let it get too late, guys. I can't let it. It's too late. It's almost 2 in the morning. Anyways, I appreciate your advice on the air tire filler uppers. Maybe I'll look into it at some point. Not before I leave. Not before I don't think it's going to happen before I leave town, though. Callie Voltaire likes the late streams. You guys like the late streams. You're here. But for other people, it's too late. For me, it's too late. It's Eastern time. I'm on Eastern time. All right. So look, this has been fun. I really appreciate you guys coming by for the late stream. Hey, big thanks to our moderators. AJ and Sarah were moderating. Linda Belk was here earlier. Rusty G. Come on, give it up for them. Late night modding. Very much appreciated. Kevin says, smart to buy for road trip. Well, that's a little ways away, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Sarah might be the only one left. It's so late right now. It's too late. I did not want it to go this late. Darn it. But I appreciate all of you guys coming by for the broadcast. Next time Sean's here and I start earlier, we'll open Sean's package. Hey, thanks to Rick Hoppy, Callie Voltaire, Kevin, Denise Horton, Paula Faust, Key Says, Pan, Schaff, Anthony Moose, Org 3D, Jake Ness, Jake from State Farm, Polly was here earlier, Sabrina Twist, C. Michelle Sparks, Brainy Janie, Fish Striker, Denise Horton, Emily, Org 3D, Ralphie Boy. Good to see you, Ralphie Boy. Did I say Anonymous? Little Bird. Richard Williams from the UK was here. Good to see you, Richard Williams. It's just too late. It's just too late. See what's happening? It's happening again with my schedule. I hate it. Can't let this keep happening. But we need to do a stream. Kevin, thanks for joining us. Don't forget Lookner channel on Twitter. Lookner channel on Twitter. Don't forget. Yeah, want me to wake you up at 4, says C. Michelle Sparks. It's terrible. It's too late. Marlena Materano is here. Thank you, Marlena, for watching. Arthur Cotman, thanks for watching, Arthur. Darren Markley was here. The Chat Doctor sticker. Thank you for the Chat Doctor sticker. Callie Voltaire. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Perfect. And thank you for donating also Bob Piffle, Carbon Forms, and Stinky Pinky. Thank you, guys. That's very nice of you. Oh, Phyllis was here. Hey, Phyllis. Phyllis says, says good night. Hey, Phyllis and Harry, good seeing you. I'm glad you stopped by. Phyllis and Harry. Oh, Phyllis, hold on. Phyllis sent a video. Phyllis sent a video from Harry real quick. We're going to show Harry because Phyllis sent the video in really quick before we get off the air. Before we get off the air, we'll show it really quick. Where is it here? All right, here we go. Here's Harry.
Hi, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
Harry's tired.
Very nice. Very nice. Paula Faust, thanks for watching. Oh, Jake from State Farm. Thank you, Jake. Very nice of you. Jake says, keep it up. Mr. Perfect says, keep it up. Thank you, Jake. Much appreciated. Jake stayed up late for this. On the East Coast like me. Gringo from Mexico City. Thank you, Gringo. Thank you, Gringo. So nice of you. Good seeing you, Gringo. Thanks, guys. That's very kind of you. Oh, Rusty G is still here. I never found out where Rusty G was kicking kids out from. Oh, it's 1:51, guys. It's 1:51. Phyllis says, sorry we missed you. Would you join the stream late? That's okay. We'll have more streams soon. More streams soon. It's too late. It's too late. Guys, did I mention it's too late? It's 1:51. It's 1:51. Okay. All right. We got to wrap this up. Hey, thank you so much, seriously, for tuning in. This was fun. We had a good time. I had a good time. Oh, Rusty G says a movie theater sneaking into Jackass. Oh, nice. Rusty threw him out. He threw him out. Nice. Because it was R-rated, right? Nope. They're not allowed. All right. That's it. I'm wrapping this up. Thank you again, moderators. Thank you, all the lurkers out there. Thank you, all the lurkers. Thank you, everybody who is chatting and everybody for watching. And we're going to do this again soon. But it's too late. It's terrible. I hope my TMJ joint feels better tomorrow. So, Jan Porter, thanks for watching. That is it, guys. Thank you for joining me, and we will see you very, very soon.